town either.
Oh, cool.
Canticle Bay, that's right. We sent people to help the town a long time ago. They went to go destroy these sirens, and the sirens turned them on the town and essentially massacred the whole town. And the Botsky guy that sent us there was still feeling bad about it because it was his mistake. And we went there and kind of saw everything and helped rebuild the fishing stalls where there was one fisherman still selling goods. But we repaired all the stalls and kind of cleaned up the town. We're just doing a little bit at a time. Then we went to get some wonderful fish and chips from this mage lady who had kind of a disrepaired restaurant, but then she used prestidigitation and cleaned it all up real quick and made a good meal. And we talked to her a bit about the sirens, and Bucephalus kind of took it upon himself to maybe get a quest going to take care of the sirens once and for all.
And most importantly, your back hoof does light up if you'd like it to.
Yeah, 3 times. Click, click, click.
You have a little bit of a disco ball happening back there. Fantastic. Thanks for the recap. And let's not forget Melinda. Give us a little bit. I know that we have a game coming up with you. Is it tomorrow or Thursday when you run your Whiskeys and Warlock?
Oh, that one is actually on hold because I don't have enough players in it currently.
Oh, talk about getting part of our Discord.
Yeah. It's on Fridays. And so what happens is it's a bi-weekly situation. I also run Wizards and Wine, which is a group of girls from Canada. We've been gaming together for like 3 years and podcasting for 2. Jumped at the chance to join the Pop Culture Cosmos family. And we are currently playing through Tomb of Annihilation, which has been a lot of fun. I think we've had 2 sessions now where we didn't have any character deaths, which I'm very proud of. But when we run Warlocks and Whiskey, we run that on opposite weeks to Wizards and Wine. And Warlocks and Whiskey is it's a series of one-shots. So if you do join it, you're not going to commit to like 6 months of playing. You can pop in every other Friday for like 3 weeks and be part of that. And then if you don't like it, maybe you don't like how I DM or whatever, then you can bounce after that or come back or whatever. It's entirely up to you.
Best DM ever.
Yeah, and again, you can join that through our Discord, or you can reach out to Pop Culture Cosmos on social media, and Gerald will get you in touch.
Speaking of Gerald and Pop Culture Cosmos, we're not just a tabletop RPG aggregate. We're also a very large place where you can find any of your pop culture news needs. For example, last week, or the most recent episode that Gerald was addressing was some of the ideas of the Mortal Kombat movie that just came out. Why is it divisive? Where the fans are split between what was the good parts, what was the bad parts. A lot of really interesting things. He also gets incredible interviews from some really top people. That's not just movies, it's also video games. So that's also anime stuff. Anything that comes up in pop culture is a really good place to find all of that information for you. I myself am Rob, and sports.
Yes,
I don't think I've listened to his sports stuff yet, so I will have to personally check that out. I will. Now even I have some homework. So if you're enjoying some of this content, you can check out all of his amazing stuff. That's going to be held right here on stream. You can also find him on YouTube and I believe Apple Podcasts. He has a
everywhere you get podcasts.
Any place that you get podcasts, you can find a little bit of that information. Myself, I'm Rob. I'm going to be your DM today. I don't only just run this Rob's Whimsical one shot. I also run Vampires and Vitae. That's going to be found on any place that you get your podcasts. If you like some of these voices, you're going to hear me do a whole lot more. That's a very, very RP heavy. It's been going on for over a year. There's 46 episodes, I believe, at the moment. That's going to be over close to 2 hours an episode. So if you want to do some binge watching this weekend, come join me there. Again, that's Vampires and Vitae, and you can find us anywhere online that you get your podcasts. Well, without further ado, though, we're going to jump back into today's story. Everyone ready?
So ready.
Phone size ready.
Yeah, right. After coming back to the central hub, you guys' safe place, really, you still notice that Willowa has still not been able to recover from his horrible experience being taken prisoner by a bunch of just ridiculously bad goblins. Very fun encounter, by the way. Go back and check some of our older episodes. Still passed out in the bed, unable to join you. Pete, you were kind of feeling a little bit under the weather last time, not being able to join them at Canticle Bay, but you're feeling nice and burly and strong again today. Morgana, I'm sure, is very happy about that. The lights in your, as you've noticed, always the candles and the fireplaces are always kind of lit for you. The morning is yours. You know, you got some stuff that has been worked on by your friends that have the hangar, and you may be thinking about going back to Canticle Bay to maybe take care of some sirens. What would you guys like to do?
Well, first of all, I know Morgana would like to give breakfast to Pete while he's in bed to make sure that he's still strong enough for the fight.
That is great. You can get, downstairs. There is a full active kitchen on the bottom floor, if you'd like to cook yourself. But there is that traditional spread that you guys have kind of gotten used to. Almost always seafood, but there is some meats and steaks. Not very much. You've maybe come to the understanding that that big bird is always an ostrich, not a chicken or anything. That could perhaps maybe explain the size of the offering. Are you going to cook yourself or just bring up some tasty croissants?
Oh, I'm just bringing him up food from the table so he doesn't have to exert himself and possibly fall further being ill.
Into disrepair. That's not a problem. All right, we'll just jump back up to that home base floor. There we go. Pete, there is a knock at your bedroom door. Pete, have you decorated your room at all? Any trophies from your past? Any, hanging your armor on the, or just, like anything specific that you've done to your room? You've had it for a couple days now, going close to a week. Sure. That makes sense. Well, Morgana, the door is open. If you'd like to go over there, you have a plate of food. No problem.
So, Pete, I've noticed that you've been feeling a little ill, so I decided to bring you up some food. That way you get stronger. I know we're going to be going on a mission, and I want you to be healthy. Oh, that must be the stuff that I've been putting inside the food. Here you go. Bye.
That's not ominous at all. That's fantastic. Hilda, you do hear this exchange. It's a little bit early in the morning. Morgana got up a little early to make sure that she was able to get this food specifically for Pete. Anything that you would like to do?
Pull the covers back up over my head and doze for a little while longer.
All right, nice and sleepy. And Bruce, I know that you were thinking about staying actually in the Oasis, not actually in the home base.
Where I'm at.
Yep, you're at the home. No.
I'll wake up and just take a dip in the water and clean myself off a little bit, and then put my armor on and get ready for the day and have some breakfast.
All right, let's bring you up.
Yes. Well, no. More like Robbie.
I sleep in a cocoon. All right, Bruce.
It's incredible. I don't know how he breathes.
All right, cool. All right. Give everyone access to this. And move the people that aren't here out of the way, which is pretty much everybody. Delete. 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 Bruce, you're there. You can choose wherever the heck you'd like to, wherever the most comfortable piece of grass is. You did hear that he isn't able to do it yet, but 33 was going to perhaps start making you a very specific soft, placey grass, like pasture to be able to hang out in. He just hasn't had a chance to do that yet. Okay. As you're getting ready, putting on your armor for the day, you do hear a bunch of bubbles underneath the water. And out comes 33. Today, he's in a seal form, all still mechanical. He doesn't actually swim. He just kind of like walks his way out of the beautiful oasis in the center of this island, all fresh water, and kind of just starts sunning himself on the deck by you. Not quite as large as his wolf form.
I just give him a curt little nod.
Yep, he nods back. You've seen that he's kind of a stoic individual, but he definitely respects somebody else that likes to sleep outside. Kind of.
Actually, I'm going to approach him too, and so I approach him. 33.
Yes.
We've convinced the guys at the hangar to help us. We are on a mission to save Canticle Bay from the sirens. Would you care to join?
No. Well, I mean, I can go to Canticle Bay, but I've heard stories about where the actual problem was, and as far as I'm to understand, it's underneath the water, right?
Yes, that's what I've understood as well. Smegrim actually fixed this for me, and he like walks in the water and clicks the jet, and it kind of propels him forward a little bit. Should help in the water a little bit.
Is this your first time doing it in the water? Because I know you tried it in the workshop.
Yes, it's the first time doing it in the water.
You surprisingly click it. It just like propels you at normal movement speed, as if you were able to walk. You're not able to go up and down with this particular contraption, but it goes that old man is quite genius. I don't know if that would work for me. You see, I'm quite heavy, especially if I change into stuff. I kind of just get to the bottom of waters, not really able to swims.
You can breathe. You don't need to breathe the water, correct?
No, I don't need to breathe at all, but I'm just afraid I'd look more like an anchor at the bottom of the sea and not be able to do very much to get up to where you guys are swimming. I mean, I can come, but...
I hear you. Maybe it's best if you do stay.
There'll be time. There'll be time. I'm sure that I'll tell you what, I'll start working on your pasture. And by the time you get back, instead of it being just purely tropical, perhaps something more like the forest regions that you were used to.
That would be amazing.
I'll get on it. And he walks over and
I do like a little bow, like a little horse bow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And no, yeah, he's very amiable. It's just you've never really had a lot of exposure to, men of iron or anything like that. But he does walk over to the area right here because he realizes that. No, I'm sorry. Where's my click? Click.
You clicked.
Nope, there it is. This area over here. He does tread his way over and puts his hand on the ground. Instead of the moss that generally covers all the rocks and everything, this starts to look more like blades of grass, something more akin to what a forest would look like. He's using druid craft essentially to try to bring forth something that would make you feel more at home.
Looks better already. Keep that up. Thank you, 33.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go get with my friends, and I think we're gonna go take care of that today. Wish us luck.
No, you have more than just my wishes. You have my intentions. I'll see you when you come back, Bruce.
Thank you, sir. And he trots off to find his party.
All right, easy enough to find. Everyone else is always already ready to leave from at least home base.
Yeah, we'll go rally the guys from the hangar. And is
Okay.
everybody else ready? Do you guys have anything you need to do before we head out?
Nothing I can think of.
Nope. Let's go.
Right, all right. Wrong one.
Which after?
Just the island itself.
I think it's this one.
Yeah, there we go. All right. You guys kind of know where to find everybody when it comes to your Mass Effect, gentlemen. You come in, and again, that I guess you'd call it music, but very loud, very interesting guitar sounds. You have no idea how they're making the drums sound that way, but music does fill the hangar itself. You see the Billy Hill with his hat working over, and he has a bunch of seashells that he's connected with a wire. It almost looks like a headband on top of it, like a piece of steel that has been stretched out. And him and from the small, what you think is a gecko man, they're arguing over like how it should function. You do see Geralt walked up and goes, "All right, that's not his accent. All right, give me a moment." Well, thank you. What you guys? Yeah, what you guys sleep in or something? Hey, it's good. Early rises. It's fine. So we think we figured out a way to. Whoa! Hold on. He points at you, Bruce. What the frick is that? Like you got like what you carrying wine around now? He's pointing at the contraption that Spegram has built for you.
It's a water movement device. It helps me move underwater a little easier.
That crazy man made you a jetpack for underneath water?
Yeah, and it has a secret feature, and I'm kind of afraid of what it is. He won't tell me what it is either.
Yeah, I know. He once made me a lighter, and it almost blew up my hand after I pushed the wrong button. You might want to be careful about that. He always has something snuck in there.
A lighter? What's a heavier?
Like a lighter, like an instant flame thing. He pulls out a stem stick. Yeah, he pulls out a stem stick, puts it in his mouth, and lights it up. It's pretty acrid. It doesn't smell like pipe smoke. It does smell like something else burning. Maybe it'd be hard to place for all the people that aren't from his realm. Takes a big puff. Yeah. Hey, I don't know what. Hey, want to try some? Hey, pushes it out.
I've never smoked before, but okay.
Okay.
He breathes it in, and then you see him, instead of like breathing it in, he tries to like chew and swallow the smoke.
Okay. Give me a constitution.
Am I doing it right?
We'll find out in a moment.
Let me double check. I'm gonna try to reload. I'm into the game, but there we go. It's loading.
Oh, hang on. Should delete all of this.
Here, there we go. Right when it loaded, I pressed reload again. Will you roll me a constitution?
Yeah, no problem. What's your con modifier? I just roll you a d20.
I'm not
Do it
sure.
right from his character sheet.
Oh, I can do it right from his character sheet. Look at me knowing things with my second rank cult life.
Now it's loaded. I got it.
You got it? Okay, no problem. Ooh. Yeah, it's hard.
He hands it right back. That's not
right.
me.
Yeah, he smiles, but all of a sudden, it's as if you did wake up very comfortably, like sitting by the oasis, even without your normal hunting grounds of a forest. It's a very welcome, nice island, but like you felt rested. Now you feel energized, almost like you feel the moment before you get into a huge battle or scrap. Yeah, it's not bad, huh? Don't worry, you'll get better at it next time. Right?
It's not. It's something. I'm not sure.
Yeah. For the next hour, you're going to have a advantage on dexterity. So
Whoa.
takes a dexterity checks. All right. He's like, so we think we came up with an idea about how to fix the siren problem. Like apparently they have like a sonic attack that makes people crazy. Yeah, do I understand that right? That's what we've been working on. But just want to make sure that
Sounds about right.
we don't exactly have like air quotes sirens where we're from, but we do have things that can screw with people's heads through sound. So this is what we came up with. And he points over to Billy Hill and Ishi. It's like, oh yes, yes. So Ishi starts speaking. He's like, he takes two big conch shells that has a big piece of metal in between them. Like, so we decided that because we don't know what the particular waveform is, and absolute silence is actually very difficult to make, that we would just play a melodic melody within the conch shells, and that should negate it. Would anyone like to? And he's like pointing out, and he's made one for pretty much everybody.
I'll try it. Yeah.
Yeah, Hilda's definitely down for that.
All right. As he hands it to you, and you hear putting them on. You hear, "Don't you forget about me," and it's just the song's on repeat, repeat, repeat. It's just constantly playing. We just figured that was something that would be embracive and almost positive. So if I think this will work, unfortunately, we can't really communicate when you have the shells on. So hand gestures will work, but if you take them off, you may be exposed to the sirens. So perhaps leave these in reserve until we get to that particular point.
We should figure out some basic hand gestures before we go. That way we're not confused when we're down there.
Yeah. Darl,
I assume like
got a
ish.
hand gesture for you right here.
Horse and hand gestures. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
I would assume Ish would be like, "Well, yes, I know plenty of military hand gestures."
Oh,
and he's
you would.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
"Stop,
very much so.
this is go, this is attack," and so we kind of just get on the same page.
Yeah, and Itch is like exceptionally well trained. He is an engineer, but he's a fighter, exceptionally well trained. So over the next 15 minutes, he's able to give you guys some basic back and forth of what this means. Although I would love to see how Bruce. Oh, well, Bruce has hands, so he's not just with his hooves, so that's fine. Yep. All right. Like, well, I mean, I think we're ready to go. We got our ears covered. We have a horse that can swim. Anything else we need?
Don't you?
Yeah.
How about a bolstering speech?
All right. Why don't you throw that in the chat so everyone can see exactly what that effect does? You can spend 10 minutes inspiring your compatriots. Shorten up their resolve to fight. When you do so, choose up to 6 friendly creatures, which includes yourself, within 30 feet, which is no problem here. You can see and hear that they can see and understand you. Each creature can gain temporary hit points equal to your level, your charisma, and your charisma modifier. That creature can't gain temporary hit points from this feat again until it has finished a short or long rest. So no problem. You do so. What is your modifier plus level?
So it'll be 9 temp hit points.
There you go.
I
9. And what is the last 3 seconds of your speech?
For this,
Forget
we
about
shall
it.
never.
Okay, that works for me. Yeah, everyone's kind of geared up. You do know that travel is usually the best way to get to and fro, usually having Bosky there or Corella.
so we need to go to the
Travel? No
Yeah.
problem. Everyone headed that way, or anything else you want to do before we leave the island? Okay, I think that sounds like a pretty good consensus.
Mhm.
Travel. Where are you, travel?
It's right there.
Well, yes, but I have a travel base. Starting to have your kinds of problems, Roger. Too many maps. Yeah, too many maps. Okay.
Yeah. So the other two people will get it is Bosk and the guy that's in the fighter guy that's in all armor.
Okay. No problem. Absolutely. So Bosky's probably not going to come with you though on this one. You just have the Mass Effect guys. You haven't asked Bosky to come with you. You can go find Bosky, see what he says about it, but you guys haven't specifically talked to Bosky about doing this.
Well, isn't that how we get transferred in and back out? Is by him?
Gorilla can also travel you.
Dogs.
Just hold for 1 second, guys. We just have a garage door thing. 1 second back.
But yeah, I think taking Bosky is probably a pretty good plan, isn't it? He's there. He's been there. He's familiar with it. All that.
Well, he's the guy that's been teleporting us places, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need him so we can get back here.
I agree. We must find Bosky.
Unless he means that Bosky is just going to stay on the island and not actually venture out with us.
Yeah. There you go. Sorry, we're having some issues with dogs. Yes, Bosky can get you there and back. Corilla can get you there, but you wouldn't have a good way to get back. So, and you really haven't talked to Bosky about this trip specifically. This was really kind of made in between your guys's. And Bosky is at travel. This is usually where he stands. So if you want to go have a conversation with him about it, that's more than fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Might as well see if he could just go to the island and not actually fight with us, but if he just stays on the island, so when we get back, he can teleport us back.
Yep, no problem. As you find Bosky there, he has a book in front of him. Yeah, you want to go back to Canonical Bay?
Well, yeah, there's unfinished business.
Well, there's unfinished business there for me. I just thought that you guys could be a helping hand. Absolutely. If you guys want to go to Canonical Bay, you doing more construction or
No, we already talked to Bosky about this and set it in stone that we
did you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we told him that the map
I thought that this was
coming with us, and we talked about the share of the scrap, not the loot. And Bosky agreed.
no problem. Yep, that's gonna work just fine. No, that's not Bosky. That's That's Gerald. Garld. Garld, the one that you guys had the conversation about the scrap and everything. Bosky was essentially he's trying to fix the town. But yeah, if you guys already had talked to him, I'm sorry, I just forgot that. Should make better notes. Yeah, he's like, of course, I can take you there. That's not a problem at all. Yeah, playing enough games, right? When you try to DM more than one is when you get lost. Yeah, right. Bosky is able to. He gets everyone, and he gets you, the Mass Effect guys, and himself. Readies up his gun, pushes readies up his arm. He removes the hatch, turns a little couple gears, setting it to obviously not to destroy something, but to get you in between the two places. Holds it out, and a blue light starts to grow from the center of his palm, and the portal becomes present, and you guys are able to stop through. As Gerald walks by, goes, "Yeah, thanks, Mega Man." It brings you to Canonical Bay. All right, let's activate.
Technically, wouldn't he be a Mega Dragonborn?
Yes. Well, I mean, you do know Garld. I mean, he's obsessed with 2000, the 80s to 2020s ancient Terra. So let's throw out some of your characters that are coming to join you. You already have Bosque. We have all of you. He is not with you. All right, but you do have
We need
Ishi.
Pete.
Yep, you do have Ishi. You do have. Where are we, Garld? Do I not have a token for him?
Joram.
Joram, yeah. All right, and then you have, when's the last one? Billy Hill.
Jones.
Yeah. Billy Hill goes, well, all right, where are we going? This is a nice place, so do I smell fish and chips?
Yes, we actually have to go there to get some potions from the lady. Do you want some fish and chips before we head out?
He's like, I thought they were myths. We don't have fishes anymore on Earth. This is incredible. Starts like leading by his nose directly over to back to your sorceress's place. He just like a tick, like a blue tick hound dog on the hunt for something that he thought was maybe a myth that was made an ancient legend. Walking back up to the sorceress's place, thankfully, she seems to have stayed up and not got drunk today. The shriveled barnacle is in much better repair than you saw it last time. Perhaps some of your words had bolstered the way that she feels about her community. He knocks on the door and goes, you have something in there that I want. Now open up because that tastes so that smells so fantastic. The door opens like slightly. New stranger coming in. You can all smell fresh fish on the kettle, on the boil, and you're welcome on in. I didn't think that y'all would be joining us so soon. You've gotten all your arrangements around? Can I get you more food, or what are you here to do?
We're going siren hunting.
Oh, wow. Well, it's a little bit faster than I thought of, but she goes back to her container that had those little potion bottles, brings them up. Well, then you'll probably need this. This allows you to breathe underneath water. I can't thank you enough of what you're doing for not just me, but our community. They're only going to last an hour, though, so remember, if you're down there and the hour's starting to come up, perhaps you should come back to the surface.
Noted. Thank you.
All of them are a bright green, almost like an emerald color to them. They seem to almost swim in the vials as she hands them to you. Just drink them down. Just remember, 1 hour.
And can we also get a round of fish and chips? And for the guy over there, Jimmy Bob, can he get 3?
Yeah. Jim Bob is like, he's like both hands around the counter. He's like, definitely 3. I know about the not eating before you swim, but if I can eat, if I can breathe in the water, I don't know if that actually all makes sense. So this will work perfectly for me. And the food is absolutely free. It's so good. She is doing her absolute best to try to give thanks for you guys coming to help her little village. The food is served. You guys can talk to anybody you'd like. Other than that, it's like maybe one more thing. We know where the sirens are. It's a flooded old, what we think used to be a place of prayer, but it's not very far out. Perhaps we can get you a ship out there. Is that, or do you already have a way to get there itself?
Hadn't even really considered that part of it.
Ship would be good, I think. Yeah.
All right, no problem. Just give me an hour. Enjoy the food. Drinks around the house too. She kind of looks at Billy Hill, then looks back up at her stock and just takes one bottle that she's hidden from the back and takes it with her. You know, like obviously that's her private stock that she doesn't want him going through. And she leaves for an hour. Food's great. She comes back. Older gentleman goes, well, did any of you guys know how to steer a ship, or do I need to come with you?
Looks like you're coming with, boss.
Oh, he looks up at your compatriot and goes, "All right, I guess I'll take you. You guys can all pile in if you'd like, unless you want to do anything else here at Canonical Bay."
Good to go.
Okay. Are we? Oceanside room. So I can
Okay,
go.
go back to your scenes.
Aha! I just haven't loaded it yet.
That's right. You didn't put it on the toggle.
Yes, I did not toggle. And the first one. This is true.
Uncheck.
So before I get on the boat, because I don't know how I'm gonna fare, I will cast aid.
8 on yourself. All right.
Oh no, not on me.
And guys, I'm just getting that loaded up real quick, just making sure that there's some surprises for you that will be surprises.
And I am casting this at 3rd level.
Okay.
So it'll be 10 HP to Pete, Bruce, and Hilda.
Ooh,
Cool.
There we go. Pete, Bruce, and Hilda, an additional HP. Okay.
That's
After-
10 to your maximum HP. So your HP is plus 10.
Great. So that doesn't count as temporary hit points, right? That actually is HP specific.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
After about 2 hours of going by the sea, the older gentleman he's quite knowledgeable. He's pointing out little pieces of inlets of the surrounding seashore as you started going further and further and out. You end up with a small pinnacle of islands, all connected with a waterway. Very beautiful and pristine. This looks to be maybe at one point it was a place of worship or at least a temple of something. You can't really see all of the ruins to start off with, but he puts down his boat and gets you to the shore and goes, "Well, that's as far as I goes. I don't really do the fighting stuff. I just do the sailing stuff. So if you don't mind, I'm going to stay here, right here on the beach. I'll drop you guys all down." Ooh, well, okay. I will fix it for you immediately. That fix it for you, Raj?
No, you're going to go in. Oh, it did fix it?
Oh,
Okay. Wrong token.
nope. Sorry, wrong token. All right. Did that fix it? Does the stream have visual now? All right, fixing now. All right. You see an older bridge, lots of ruins. Obviously, the largest one that you can see from where you're looking, that it looks like there used to be the main building in the very center. You can explore this area. It's like that's you. The old man before you leave goes, "Well, this is where we think that they were. I mean, I've never explored this. In fact, we try to stay as far away from it as we can." Well, good luck. Don't die.
All right. Well, how do we get to the sirens from here?
Oh, that temple in the center. Apparently, they live underneath it. I mean, these are just stories passed down from fishermen, and you know how we have a way of making things bigger and smaller as we're talking about tales from each other. Now, I'd say that that's probably the best place to look. But again, I've never. In fact, we try to not come here. So it's completely up to you what you'd like to do.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, I'll stay.
Yeah. Agreed.
There she goes. Well, I haven't seen the sirens yet, so I mean, it would work, but it just inhabits our way to have conversations.
Mm.
Mm. Billy Hills already has his honors going. Don't you forget about me.
Okay. Well, let's make our way over.
All right, you pass an old rickety bridge, Hilda, as you were walking through. It seems to be in not repair, but whatever it was made of, it's definitely pretty sturdy. Oh, guys, we're at the top of the hour. Why don't we take a 5 right here before we get into it and come right back? Are you going to be able to hang out to the fight, or do you have to go, Andrew?
I can hang out for like another 30 minutes.
Okay. Let's take the 5 here, and then we'll come right back and at least get you to the sirens before you have to leave us today, which I completely understand. So we're going to go on break. See you guys all back in 5. All right, guys, everyone back? Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm back.
Ugh.
Sorry. Sorry. Put my feet all over husband.
Okay.
Just because I didn't do it the easy way.
Yeah, no, never that. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Turn you back.
Yep.
As you cross the bridge, Hilda, you start to hear a little bit of shivering in the sand. You see some scales that seem to match, almost mimic the brown and the granule nature of it. Coming up is a huge snake. You also hear some thrashing in the water, obviously disturbing some of these creatures' habitats. You can look over and you can see two alligators coming directly towards you. Like everyone to roll some initiative.
It's time to die.
You right click on your token, then you just hit the shield and the there. Sorry, can you roll for me? You gotta roll these. Cool.
Hey, you go before one of the crocodiles.
Double click.
What was the amount of aid HP
I think it's
or
10.
the inspiring speech?
9 temp, 10 max.
All right, Morgana. Looks like you're first up, quite a little bit away, but you can see and hear the crocodiles. You can hear the thrashing on the water as they start to ascend the beach. Obviously, their territory being threatened. You can also see the very head of this large snake that is starting to raise up in front of Hilda. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look at Pete and go, "Save me from the snake."
Fair enough.
As I put my hand out and I cast fire.
Fireball? No problem. Let's see it.
Bolt, not
Firebolt.
ball.
Okay. Yeah, right. Ishi and all Jim Bob, they're a little bit slow on the uptake.
Oh, she got a 1.
Yeah. All right. Oh God, Morgana. Fireball attack hitting the 7. As it was coiling up, and you didn't realize how much of its body was still underneath the sand. It sees this projectile coming, this flaming glob of pain that's about to impale him. It just reaches its neck out, missing it, hitting some of the ruined rubble behind it. Unfortunately, not being able to hit. Anything else?
And I'm going to go, Hilda, dear, watch out for the snake! And cast Bardic Inspiration on her.
Nice. Is that at your level a D8 or a D4? A D8 right now?
A die 6.
A D6. All right. So you got a D6 whenever you'd like to do it, Hilda. Speaking about being inspired and not getting killed by a snake, what would you like to do?
I don't know yet. I need to look at my things first.
Oh, things need to be locked.
Things need to be looked at. Oh. Yeah. With my great club.
What do you want to do?
Primal Savagery,
Okay.
as I attack with my great club.
Okay. Let's see the attack. Is an 11 gonna hit me?
Well, I want to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, use your bardic inspiration.
It's a D6, you said? Okay. Just to make sure I hit.
Ooh, good. 4.
15.
We're gonna get 15 all day. All right. Let's double check on this. Oh, you just hit it. Your club comes smashing as it was recoiling from this firebolt that sailed over its head. It gave you an amazing opportunity to crash it right within about maybe a full meter underneath where its head is. Roll some damage.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Finally hit something with the great club. I'm excited.
2 damage to it.
And
some primal savagery. Ooh,
so
with an
13.
additional 11, 13 points. Oof. Okay. As it hits the neck cranes to the side, and you come up with an like almost like an uppercut blow, hitting it directly in the draw line. It shakes its head as if it was going to recoil, but it does fall out completely dead in front of it. You have killed it in one strike.
Ah.
All right.
Right there.
Yeah. That's a one shot. I think it's our first actual one shot. There you go. All this ruckus, though, has brought some more predators to your attention. All right.
Can't see those yet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Joram is going to move. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. He going to try to shoot an alligator. Javelin attack. Attack. 19. I think that's going to hit. Double check. Sure does. Some damage. 10. You see him reach behind his back, and he pulls out a spear, throwing it in the air. It arcs perfectly, catching this alligator directly in its hindquarters, damaging it quite substantially. All right. Jim Bob. Move his way over next to Morgana. Probably a little bit closer over here. Okay. No one's been hurt yet. Protection. Can't use his action surge. He's going to use a crossbow. Same alligator. 15 is going to hit. Do some damage.
The problem is you have crossbow bolts, but no crossbow.
Oh, well.
Give me a second. I can fix it.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Fix it.
Sorry. That's my fault.
I don't
My
know.
fault.
Well,
My fault.
honestly, Jim Bob may show up without his crossbow. So.
I have a spare one if he needs it.
Yeah. Right now, he would have it.
Hand crossbow or big crossbow?
He'd have a big crossbow. Well, I don't know. We have Billy Hill right here. What would he have? Yeah, right. Heavy. That makes sense. Yeah.
Well, dear, you're going to actually have to roll high on the initiative in order to hit something.
Oh, right. It's good. There we go. Oh, you don't like crossbow. Okay. So roll here. You have damage.
Oh, you got a lot of bigger things coming up.
There.
All right, for 7 points. Taking a large swathe out of the hindquarters of this particular beast. All right. You've already killed the giant poisonous snake. He is dead. Time to get them into their initiative. All right, that brings us to Bruce. What would you like to do, Bruce?
Okay, so I see 4 crocodiles and a big old snake.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
what you do.
I think we killed its mate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my platform to get across this water.
Yeah, you can. That'll probably take you. So what's your travel speed? 40
I
feet?
get to in between these 2 crocodiles right here.
All right.
So I'm actually going to go around this crocodile and just stay in his threat range so I don't take opportunity attack.
Yeah. As you jump off of the beach, you were just getting very used to having this, having your platforms light up for you. They click and a brilliant blue, almost like a shield comes underneath every single one of your large bounds, easily able to cross over it. All right, you're going to go with your lance? Absolutely. And you're going to go for the hurt one?
The closest one to me, so this one in the front.
Yep, no problem. 17 is going to hit, definitely.
24.
24. Yep, 24 is going to hit. Let's see some damage. 7 points. How would you like to do it, Bruce?
So just run up and platform like right in the middle and bound and come down with my lance like right through the top of his head, and keep running to this guy.
Okay. $14. Some good rolls, guys. That is going to hit. Roll some damage. 8 points.
So pull my lance out and then jump up one more time and almost kind of the same thing, but then turn around and give him a hoof charge.
Ooh, hoof charge. So let me put some damage first.
10 total.
Ooh, 10 total. With an additional?
No, 10 for the damage for the second lance was an 8.
Yep.
And then I charged and attacked for 10.
Oh, no. The 10 misses your hoof skidding off of his armor. Your hoof hits the sand. You can see a cloud of it come up. He snarls at you.
This is a smite on top of my lance. So
Divine smite.
Another 5.
Okay.
Damage, and that's my turn.
All right. Oop. I don't know why that happened.
AC is a 19.
Yep. Okay, Crocodile 1. Gonna make some movements over. You're gonna be the closest, Bruce. Going to take an attack on you. Bite. You just want to attack, not 2 of them. All right, there's a 20 hit.
Yes, it does.
All right. He chomps down. As you'd miss with your last hoof attack, he takes a moment to bite into it. You can feel the blood start to trickle down your leg. The target, you are now, please make me a DC 12 strength check to see if you're grappled or not within his bite. It chomps down on your leg. You immediately pull back up and just almost push it back a few feet from you. It does rear up and hiss at you. But you are not grappled. Okay.
And that just took my temp HP out, so.
Yeah, right? You're getting ganged up down here. You made the jump all the way to the center, so there we go. Gonna be another attack with a bite. 19? Does a 19 hit?
It matches.
It matches, so you're going to be taking half damage, and because you matched, he doesn't have an opportunity to grapple. So we're going to be taking half the damage for this. All right, so you'll be taking 4 damage from the second attack. The mighty Pete. The one to his west.
Yep, that one.
Okay, let's see it. You judge the wind wrong. A lot of these ruins makes different kinds of gusts of wind all around you. The sand is being blown to and fro. You didn't take that into account as you chuck your javelin, landing harmlessly to the crocodile's side. Anything else? You do see it sticking,
Little busy, Pete.
sticking out of the sand. That's it. What you got right this moment? No problem.
That one's dead, isn't it?
No, this one is dead. All right, Ishi. Let's see. Oh, he's got a long way to travel.
Yeah.
All right, Ish. How far can you go? 10, 15, 20, 25. It's right there. Can get you to. Let's look at his ability. Tinkering. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, crossbows.
He does have crossbows. He's going to make an attack of the one to your east. 17 is going to hit. Let's get some damage on that. Another 4 points right there. And that is going to end his turn. No, I don't want you to do that. Behave.
Oh.
Because it was an NPC that went last, that's okay with me. I mean, like if it was another player, because that could dramatically change the impact of the game. But because it was an NPC, I'll allow you to take this one back. You want to take another attack? Okay, at the same croc? No problem. Let's see it happen. Yep. 15 is going to hit. Let's see some damage. Ooh, the 7. How would you like to do this, Pete? Oh, I love it. Where the first javelin hit, it actually was like to its left. So when the second javelin come, because it's pinned in between the javelin and Bruce, it went to move, but it being stuck in the sand impeded it. You can hear it snarling and hissing as you can hear the whistle of the javelin. And Bruce, right next to you, another croc is down.
Nice shot, Pete.
Well, Meatloaf wouldn't agree with you. He'd last for better odds. Okay, she's already gone.
It
Cool.
was Morgana's turn.
Oh, bad. Right. Morgana, you are up.
I'm gonna cast a firebolt bolt at the one right behind me.
Okay, great. Let's see it happen.
Oof.
Oh, Morgana, it is the excellence of what Pete just did, pinning the crocodile in between Bruce with his now you think on purpose missed throw. You're a little aghast, unfortunately, but it does sail wide. Spiritual weapon. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
Pete's fit.
Yeah, Pete's fists. That's right. As they appear, it's first the tattoos that he has in his hands. That like seems to the runic tattoos that are on his fists, and you hear all a small thunderclap as the hands start to form into fists, and they come into presence. Which creature would you like to attack with that?
It's the one that I try to hit the fireball with, but it'd be right in front of it.
Okay, no problem. The fists float over. Bruce, you look up of 2 mighty Goliath's hands come over this crocodile. 12. I think that may hit. Let's double check. It matches. You're going to get half damage on that. Yep. So we're going to be taking 2 damage right there as the but halved because she
Oh,
matched.
right. Sorry.
Yep.
See, I'm just like Pete. I purposely missed the first time and get with the second.
Yeah, right. Bruce, you're, yeah. And Bruce, because it happened right next to you, the impact is grand, but it seems to only have hit the tail of the creature, not taking quite as much damage as probably had it not dodged out of the way. Anything else, Morgana?
I'm trying to move right behind Pete, but it's getting
Oh.
stuck.
No problem. I'll move for you. And you're looking to get.
Right behind Pete.
Yeah, you're looking to go right there? Yep, that's cool. No problem.
I gotta have my Pete protecting me.
That is true. Hilda, after killing a very, very large poisonous snake, what are you thinking?
35 feet of movement is what I'm thinking.
Why a large snake not in combat yet? Oh, I guess it makes sense. Hasn't attacked anybody.
Actually, you know what? What's that?
No, he's a really cool creature, actually. I was very happy when I found him.
Here.
Actually, it's a her.
And do I have to do primal savagery on every attack, or does it do it once and it lasts for so long?
You know what?
Let me
Put
see.
it in chat.
Yeah. Cantrip, one action self, instantaneous. Enemy private. Okay, it's a corrosive attack, so yeah, I would have to do it every time. Okay.
And it also wouldn't work for your staff. You know what I mean? It's like it's a separate attack because it's like your nails grow out. What he's definitely gonna hit. Oh, horrible damage. Yeah,
That's what I'm used to rolling.
yeah, right.
2d10, I get a 4.
Yeah, right. So, but in the way that this comes out for you, because your hindquarters are goat, right?
Yes.
So your hooves themselves start to sharpen as you just plow into the midsection of this croc. It roars back in anger. Anything else for the roll?
Yes, I'm going to summon Brenda Beaver.
Oh, all right. Let me just take some points down, and you can summon the very, very angry beaver. Okay. Where do you want to put her?
Bring her right on the other side of this crocodile right here. And she goes on my next turn.
On your next turn?
Yeah.
No problem. All of you looking in, you see, actually, what does it look like when you summon your beaver? Do you do like a slap, like a tail slap on the ground? Yes, hush, I know the joke. I wasn't trying to make a joke, but like, what does it look like when you summon your creature?
All right. So,
She just starts going. Yeah.
no, when I summon Brenda Beaver, what do I do? I feel like there's hand clapping involved.
Okay.
And then I feel like I ask Brenda to show up with her teeth in her tail and help me kick some butt.
The first thing that you see when she starts to appear are actually just the two front teeth.
Yeah.
Like that's the very first thing. They are quite large. The rest of the corporeal shape of the beaver itself actually starts to come in small snaps, and the creature appears after being almost built by the nethers. All
Is
right.
her hair still singed?
No.
No, she had some off time in the Feywild.
Yeah.
She's doing okay.
They took care of her over there.
Yeah, yeah. My Feywild's pretty much a spa space. So, okay, that brings it to. Does that end your turn, Hilda?
Yes.
All right, up to
Joram.
Joram. 15, 20. Right about there's really as far as he can get. Yeah, he needs to be in melee to really do anything good, but let's see what he can
I
do.
think he's got javelins.
He's got javelins. He's not going to pass his rage yet because he's not in melee, so see a javelin from him. Boom. Attack. 19's definitely going to hit. Give me some damage. Ooh, horrible roll, but still for 6.
Still did better than me in my 2d10s.
He's going for this guy right here. All right, so he is now.
Do that.
Oh, I didn't know that worked that way.
Mhm.
It's a cool new little feature. That'll speed things up. And that ends his turn, unfortunately. Jim Bob. All right, he's going to do the same thing coming up. Heavy crossbow, the same. Actually, I think it'd be better off if he was there. Going to crossbow the same guy, heavy crossbow. So I like crossbow heavy. That's also going to hit for some damage. Another 10. Since we have the real Billy Hill, how would Billy Hill like to do this on this particular croc? Yeah. Oh. Jee-ha! As the bolt sails, the crocodile had turned its head to look at the angry beaver, not looking about any other attacks. It has hit him straightly through the eye, splitting its lower jaw. That does end Billy Hill's turn. Ooh, snake time. All right. Gonna move up to combat range. Right here. Going for you, Bruce. It's gonna go constrict. I'm gonna guess a 9 misses.
Yes.
Surprise! You've never seen a snake of this size. It is truly massive. For a moment, it's just absurdity takes you off guard. It goes to what you think is going to be a bite attack. It does not. It starts to wrap its way around your body. You're able to jump out of the way, falling right to its left. That does end its attack, though. You don't want to get hit by that constrict attack. It's brutal. That crocodile's dead. Nope. Nope. That crocodile's alive. He's going to go for Brenda's beaver.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Only one. Is that going to hit your beaver?
Pretty sure.
All right. Your beaver. I'll take some damage. It all sounds bad. No matter how you say it.
Say Brenda.
Brenda's going to take some damage. Brenda takes 10 points of damage. All right. And she needs to make a saving throw to see if she's grappled or not.
Oh,
And-
she's
Beaver.
Yes, it sure did.
I got a hit
Beaver now.
last time we had her summoned. And okay, so now take away 10.
Take away more than 10.
Oh. Take away 13. There.
And it's a DC 14.
Strength?
She'll have a +2 to her saving throws as well.
She does. So,
Saved.
So 15.
Nice.
nice. It bites its actual tail, starting to try to drag it to the seafront itself. Brenda's able to break out of it, no problem. Turn around and flash her teeth. Okay, there's that croc. That snake is
Oh, it
dead.
looks like you skipped me. I was after Jim Bob.
No, you're up here right now, Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
This is to the constrict.
Okay, let's see an attack. 21, I'm almost positive. Let me just double check. It sure does. Hits the vine smite, absolutely. Let's see some damage.
So 16 plus 12 for a total of 28.
Nice.
That is a big hit.
Smote. I love how it says smote right there.
You do that.
Minus. And then you put in how much?
28, right?
Enter?
Is it still standing?
Oh, it's still up.
Okay.
It's
Lance it.
not quite bloody.
It's not quite bloody, but it was a huge hit. 15. It is going to hit. For another 24 damage.
Jesus.
Whoa, that was a big roll.
No, I accidentally clicked critical, so it was only 12
okay.
plus 4.
I was like, gee, what kind of paladin are you playing?
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, what kind of D12 are you
yeah,
rolling?
right.
I need those ones.
So minus an additional 12.
16 plus 14, so 30 damage.
Whoa.
I just hit it for 58 damage in one turn.
Yeah. 30. No. No, that's not how that works.
No, it's not down 3.
And then a 20 to hit with my hooves as I stomp on its face.
Sure. It does hit.
Just delete it all and put 2.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm trying to do.
A total of 64 damage.
All right. Yeah, you
Okay.
you just took out a huge creature. Yeah, how do you want to do this, man?
So he's right in front of me, and so I'm like he just tried to constrict me, and I'm just stabbing my lance along like the long parts of its coils, so like going straight through its body. And I do that twice as radiant energy just fills it and it kind of explodes.
I love it. The last attack, it's in its death throes. It goes back to get one large bite onto you, and that radiant energy, you just put down the lance itself, and it impales itself, just throwing that radiant energy directly through it as you do your huge divine spite, filling guts and just horrible over your entire party. Yeah, that is by far the most damage we've had on this campaign so far. The snake is dead. I would say anything else, but what else could you do at this moment? Does that one end your turn?
That's it for me.
All right. This croc right here, Tina's compatriot Injod is going to go after you, Bruce.
I think you're.
Is that a dead? It's not dead yet.
No. I think you're. Never mind.
Is a 17 going to hit?
Ghost Rider.
No. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. He goes to snap. He goes to snap at one of your hooves, missing. All right. That does end his turn. Oh, sorry. I did the wrong crocodile anyway. So I'll just use that one as I just hadn't made him dead yet. Make you dead. Yeah, 0 hit points. You should have a skull. All right. Brings us to Pete. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I do gotta head out here, guys.
Okay.
Cheers. Have a good one. Good luck.
You too. Good luck.
Ah,
Yeah.
as he blushes.
Yeah, all right. Hey guys, we're actually at the top of the hour. That's a really good place for us not to stop the game, but just take a little bit of pause. We'll come back and finish this and get into some water combat and find a reason why Bruce maybe is a little bit tired after that outrageously large smite. We'll be back in 5.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm the one that was late on that one.
Yep.
All right. Everything clicked in correctly?
You just have to unmute that and we're good to go.
Fantastic. Hello, YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Bash it in, watching on Twitch. Hello.
Hello. Okay. Bruce, unfortunately, is not with us anymore, so we're just going to give him a little bit of a heroes out. Seeing this huge carcass pretty much running it through with his lance, begins to storm directly to where you think the center of this particular temple is. He gets to the wall and leaps over it. All of a sudden, you see him leap back over it. Very afraid. He takes a look back over his shoulder, and unfortunately, he passes out. You'll find out why in a moment. My creature go? Oh, you definitely can.
Yeah.
Yep. You are up, Pete. Longsword. Let's see some attack. Ooh, the first one's gonna miss. The no problem, no problem. If you hit, we'll just keep that damage. I'm sorry, Pete. Yeah, right. This sword. Actually, you're going for one of its front legs, able to pull it out, and you can actually hear the steel as it snaps at your blade, missing it, not taking damage on either side of it. She's going to take. Absolutely. 12, I believe that is going to hit. Let me double check. 12's going to match. It's going to take half damage. Let's see some damage. All right. All right. So it's going to take 3 points of damage. Oh, what makes you say that? Me, I don't do combat that way. Big bet. True. All right. She's going to take an attack as well. We do have one shot, Hilda.
One time because I did it wrong.
A 20 is going to hit and damage. 5 points. This thing is starting to look a lot like a pincushion. Full with bolts. Billy Hill says. Okay. That ends his turn. Morgana, you are up. Jim Bob. The reason that Jim Bob doesn't have a gator suit makes me sad. But if you'd like to field dress it, down. All right, a firebolt. 15 is going to hit. You finally got one. Let's get some grilled gator. 12 points. I think. Let me double check. Yes, Morgana, how would you like to cook up this crock?
Oh, so she's just furious and throws the fireball as it's trying to chomp into Pete. You just see the fireball go inside and roast it from the inside out, and you hear lunchtime.
Right? Yeah, brings up its large maw, about to chomp into it, the fireball going directly inside. You see, for a moment, you swear that you could almost see the light from the fire glow through its eyes for a moment until it pretty much explodes from the inside, killing it instantly. All right. Yep, that definitely is what happens. But the smell of gator is quite nice. These aren't like a demonic creatures. I mean, if you guys want to take some time to deal with some of these carcasses afterwards, unfortunately, you have seen your companion Bruce run away, and then fall over. He's like, I don't know why this one particular creature has disappeared. Just gotta add it to it back. Well, he was already there. Yeah, right.
We should get Bruce and put him back on the ship. Obviously, this weather is not good for him.
Yeah. All right.
Drag and drop.
Nope.
Wrong one.
Don't want to do that one. That would kill you. All right. Booming over the hymn and clang of battle, you hear, I can smell one of my sisters on you. You've come to the wrong place, my friends. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's a roll for everybody. How do I roll for you? Gotta put you in combat. Nope, that's not how you do that. This is how you do that. Nope, same initiative.
He's just adding the.
I'm just adding the next part because you guys kind of roll right into it. Let's get some rolling in there. 1, 2, 3.
You're missing one of your merfolk.
Oh, this dude? I think it's that one. Yep. Okay. Hilda, you are up.
Yeah, sure I am. All right. Can't believe I don't have a bow and arrow.
Joram hasn't even got to rage or use his stuff yet. He keeps on not being fast enough to get into the combat.
What a dumb thing to not have. Okay. 35. I'm going to take my movement. Actually, if I go to the other side of Persephone's, that's my full movement. And what's Brenda's movement? 20 feet. Okay. And I will move, and I will move Brenda right here. And that's their turns.
Oh, nothing.
Movement turns. Yeah, that's it.
No problem.
Because I don't have any range weapons for Hilda like a dummy. I didn't take any.
Okay. Well, turn. All right, that brings us to Joram. He is going to try to move his way up. 25, 30. And make sure that my javelin can reach. It can. Okay. Is going to hit that merfolk.
Well, 21.
Oh, sorry, 21. Damage. 10 points of damage. You hear quite a large, horrible noise coming off of this merfolk. Right, very unhappy with what happened to his compatriot. He is going to move down to Brenda Beaver.
Rude.
All right. A spear. 16 going to hit Brenda?
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure her AC is 11.
Okay. And she'll take 4 points of damage.
Yep. No, Brenda.
Brenda's looking a little rough. All right, Jim Bob Jones. Oh, he's far away. What's the 10, 15? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just got to look at it. Heavy cross. Yeah, you can definitely. Cool. I don't know what my. Oh, yeah, we're. Yeehaw, let's get some damage. Let's get some criticals. Is that our first critical for the day? 13 points. Yep. He is able to sail it directly into this merfolk. It was like the way that Jim Bob does this is he takes both hands back, and the heavy crossbow is quite heavy for him. A lot of pressure on the actual string. He's used to shooting guns and whatnot, but when he's in this new world, he's trying to adapt the best he can. So he pulls it all the way down using both hands, barely clucks it in, and lets it go. A huge bolt flies through, skewering this merfolk, completely obliterating it. Okay. Bruce is unfortunately unconscious right now. And let's make this guy dead. You're dead. Make you invisible. All right. Seeing all the horribleness is happening on right now. It's going to go over to Hilda. And attack. I believe a 16 is going to help attack. Let me see what her stuff is. She just had to step away real quick. 16 does hit. Damage from the spear, just normal. 5 points of damage to Hilda. Hey. Crocodile's dead. That merfolk's dead. Pete, you're up. Okay. You can smell the rotting fish that comes off of this putrid creature. 19 is definitely going to hit. Let's see a hit. Okay, 6 points of damage. Lashing. Okay. That 11 is going to match, so it's going to be half damage. You have, and not only that, but you kill the creature. What does that look like, Pete? That is great. In fact, you can hear some like small rocks that are within the sand and the scape of this, maybe even a piece of the old rubble, because a little bit of spark comes off of it as you drive your sword directly through the back of its neck. 2 strikes hitting it perfectly. All right. The sea hag is up. I'm just going to put in the chat real quick what she actually did to Bruce, because I think it's really super interesting. So the first thing she did was abilities, horrific appearance, and then he failed, so he would have been right there because he was in first. And then the next thing she did was Death Glare. Yeah. So if you want to read anything about that, it's a huge hit in D&D. It's a really, really powerful ability. But that's why Bruce is currently unconscious and has 0 hit points. He's not in death saving throws right now. He just is unconscious. All right. So she is going to move here. There's a caster there. Let's see. No, that happened that happened when Bruce charged up. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's not like a constant field. It's just that anyone within there could be stricken by that horrific appearance. In fact, she is going to cast that now to see if she can't frighten you guys as well. So, boom, boom, boom. She'll do it again. Yep. So, saving throw DC Wisdom. And that's going to affect. Let's put down the new one. Sorry, I just was trying to show it for the cast, but I will do it for real now. And it would have been, oh God, she can get pretty much all of you.
Get everybody.
Yeah. Oh, Morgana, you may be the savior. Yep. Yep. So DC, it is a. Let me double check it first. Appearance, DC 11. You pass, Pete. You are not afraid. Okay,
So we all
Hilda.
have to
Yep, Hilda, you got your. Oh, let's do it. Yeah. Has to be from the hag. Not 100% sure. No, you're good. You're out of the. Oh, it has to be
No, I
centered
was
around
reading
the
it.
hag.
Yeah, it's centered on the hag for 30 feet out.
That makes sense. Well, then I'll just redo. How the heck do I get rid of these circles?
I can check that. This one. I'm gonna take them all away.
That's great. I'll just center it from the hag to see who it actually gets in. Place measure template and from the hag. So Pete, you'd still be slightly in that circle, but you're already passed. So yeah, no problem. So just Brenda Beaver. Right. Oh, she is in your aura. Yep. Saving throw.
It's a saving throw. You're not doing a saving throw right there.
Saving throw. Yep. Brenda Beaver passes. Uh, Hilda, you want to roll yours? 12 does it does not. It matches in
That
one.
was an 11.
Is it 11? You do pass. Everyone passes, thankfully. All right, that does end her turn. Ishi. Up. to short. Oh yeah, is she? Yeah, man. I wish Andrew was here to hear his Ishi get a critical hit. Unfortunately, I hope you still listen a little bit, maybe in the in the background. Ishi, you just got a critical on this particular guy. All right, let's get some damage. No, it was Billy Hill. Oh, come on, that one's a critical hit. That sucks. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? So he takes three damage. Right. Right. Okay. That finishes Ishi's turn. Hilda. No, is it Hilda? Yep, Morgana, you're up.
So my bonus action, I'm going to move up my spiritual weapon to the merfolk.
Okay. The big hands of Pete, you still glowing with the runic tattoos crossing around his knuckles. They actually crack their own, like they crack their knuckles, like as they move, getting ready to stomp. One of your own giant fists. That absolutely happens. You just put your hand up, like expecting it, and it just perfectly daps you. Oh, happen. With that -1, it's going to diminish one of the two fists. It's going to be a disadvantage the next time you use it. Only
All
for
right.
one round, though. Only
And then I'll look over and I'll see the hag.
Mm-hmm. She is draped in like what's it called, seaweeds, and just like torn nets, just every like barnacles coming off as if they were um ooh, let's see this scorching ray. Yeah, I can smell my sisters. 25 is going to hit. Let's see the scorching ray. 15 points. It's actually pretty huge.
No, I'm just rolling all the attacks first.
Oh, okay, no problem. I was about to say, Jesus, man, I don't remember scorching ray being that high. Right. All right. You hit every time. Oof. What's the total here? 18 points. Yes. The you lob a it begins as if you were shooting a what's it called, a flamethrower, right? It looks like an arc, and then after it gets past its precipice, it directs into a beam of molten fire, hitting the hag directly in the chest, and that was for 18. Boom! That's a huge attack. Scorching ray, man. People sleep on that ability. Anything else? All right, Hilda, you are up. You sure can.
Okay. So I was not affected, correct? Okay. Let's great club this merfolk. 14 hits it, right?
It does.
Hey.
Sorry, we're juggling some positions.
3 damage.
3 damage to the merfolk. All right, anything you got left?
Yes, Brenda.
Oh, What does Brenda do?
I think Brenda's going to come over for a tail attack.
Okay, same creature.
Yes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. Brenda's got one right in front of her.
That one was been killed.
Oh, that one's been killed.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. True story. Okay.
That's great.
Beaver tail attack. Okay.
7 is gonna miss.
Yeah, it does. Come on, Brenda. Does Brenda have? No, I don't think Brenda has ability or dual attack.
No, she only gets either the tail or the bite.
Oh, okay. Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Flap.
Good try, Brenda.
Flack.
Good try.
Joram is up next, getting very angry that he still hasn't gotten to hit anything. 5, 10, 15, 20. He still can't hit anything. All right, he's going to chuck a javelin at this merfolk over. No, he's going to chuck a javelin at the sea hag. "23 is going to hit, so let's get some damage. For 9 points. The sea hag's looking fairly rough. She actually, as the javelin goes through her thigh, she rips it out and picks up one of from her call. She takes one of the pieces of seaweed and wraps it around her leg, stopping the bleeding. And Merfolk is dead. Well, Jim Bob, let's see, what's that distance? Yep, he still can hit. He's going to go for move up 1. Actually, he'll move up 2. And go for this guy right here. Attack, Jim Bob. Doesn't. He's not very used to drawing weapons as like the way that he attacks with this particular thing. His bowstring does break. Unfortunately, it's going to give him disadvantage on his next attack as he's trying to fix it in the middle of battle. Yeah, right. Yeah, he went from a nat 20 to a nat 1. That's quite a change of things. Bruce is unconscious. Merfolk. He's going to get an attack on Hilda. It's versatile. Two-handed?
Yeah, it just means two-handed damage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think a 10's going to hit, unfortunately. Yep. That ends his turn. Croc is dead. Merfolk is dead. Pete, you're up. The closer you get to it, just this, it's the smell of a fishery that has been closed for 3 months and no one's ever cleaned it. All the workers, all the money, they just left it in the middle of production.
Did they leave the heater on?
Oh, they did. They did. Oh God, you gotta get that checked out, man. 16. Let me double check. I think it hits, but let me double check. It sure does. Let's see some damage. Oh, maxed out on the damage. That's 13. Let's get some smite on it. Put some sauce on that gravy. I still can't believe you killed my constrictor in one go. It's a really neat monster. Are you out?
No.
Oh, yep, you're not out. That was Bruce that was using his smite. Smite. Okay. Certain let's we can just roll it. Yes. Additional damage. Oh, did is it because you didn't roll your damage yet? No, you already did roll your yeah. Yep, no, not sure why. So 14 plus 13. 7. How would you like to do this, Roger? He's dead. You took her out. Well, there's huge Syrian smites beforehand, and then you crushed her from the other one. Mhm. When it comes to your divine smite, does like runes appear on your sword, or does it just glow with divine energy? Mhm. You see one last snarl from this sea hag as you dive through her torso. Actually, as she was lunging at you, it goes through her body and actually pierces the back of her left calf, driving it down into the sand, killing it. Well done. You still have another attack and movement. Yep, you can reach it. 24 is going to hit. Let's see some damage. 9 points of damage. How do you want to do this? Is you become a whirlwind of death. All right. As after stabbing the sea hag, you have a moment of pause because you've almost caught her in a statuesque moment because you've pierced from her lunge, you've pierced the back of her calf, keeping her in there. As you pull out your sword, you have her frozen in a moment of agony. You take 2 swings over and then just plant on a reverse grip into this merfolk. It was about to bite Hilda. You see the sword pin Hilda inches away from your face.
Close.
Okay, you guys are out of combat. If you'd like to go check around things, Bruce is still unconscious, but combat is finished.
So you have to go into here,
Hmm.
and you have to end combat. Now everybody can move freely.
All right. You guys can start exploring around, or Bruce is unfortunately for the moment unconscious.
We should probably leave him here with the boat, hey? Sure do.
Well, you see Garld walk up into this area. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Click on it again.
Cool. Geralt starts to walk up to the things. Like, I think, God, hey, I think this door opens for some. I mean, like it goes down. It looks like there's like almost like a really large well down here. Maybe it goes into the ocean floor. I don't know. And you guys are well. I mean, you can go check around, but I think this is kind of where we're looking to go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He takes his out, looks at it. It's like, this kind of looks alive. I don't usually drink living things. I mean,
First time for everything. Hilda pops her cork and downs hers.
all right, no problem. Your neck starts to feel very strange. Feeling down onto it, you can feel gills start to grow around your throat.
Whoa. Fascinating.
Mhm.
You're next.
Yeah, you're still able to breathe. Yeah, Garl goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Was it going to stay like that? I'm not exactly pretty the way I am. You see Ishi has caught up and just downs his. Never fearful. He believes in medicine, so he thinks this is medicine. He's coming. Boom, boom, boom. What would Billy Hill think about this? He goes, I tell you what, if you do it, I'll do it. That's fine. Both guys clink glasses. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Fair enough. Good loot. All right, all right. All right. You guys fumble around for a little while, and you see that there seems to be two locking mechanisms. They're stoned though. They don't seem to be an actual key and lock. It's more like a pillar that keeps this particular almost giant well closed. It will take some strength to be able to move it. We do. Yeah. Shorty goes over. All right. How about 1, 2, 3? You're looking for a strength check. You're looking for a DC of 13. Yep. Not saving throw, but check. Oof. Oof.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, right. As you lift up, you realize that your feet start moving. It's the sand underneath your boots, and you just didn't set yourself up properly. But Jordy, as he's picking up, he's just like, oh, and he just clicks it to yours. He's like, oh wow, thanks for the help. That was great. He actually thinks that you did help on this one. He hit a nat 20, so he's able to do it by himself. But he's under the impression that you definitely helped. All right. Have all of our NPCs hit a nat 20 today?
I think so.
That needs to go the other way around. I think the PCs need to hit the nat 20s, not the other way around. All right. Let me bring it up. Break out. Where are you? Oh, I haven't loaded that. I haven't toggled that yet.
It's not that?
No, it's not.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh, right. Very bottom. Right?
Yes.
Activate.
Everybody in. Brenda Beaver's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bruce isn't coming. Hilda's down here. Morgana. Pete. Billy Hill. Joram. Is that anyway? Ishi. Okay. Can you see it on stream? I know we had an issue with that last time because these are new maps. You can see it on stream? the large stone covering for what essentially looks to be a well. You guys start to swim down, all really interesting to breathe water for the first time. It's a little heavy in your chest as you start to swim. Big breaths, big breaths. Finally, it becomes more comfortable. Light seems to glow from the algae itself around you, as if it's like against the walls themselves are almost bioluminetric. You can just see it glowing in different patterns. They always seem to move. The bottom of the actual temple space itself is wonderfully designed, almost into a mosaic. You immediately start to see creatures begin, to appear or move from their hiding spots. Some of them natural, some of them that you've seen before. Other creatures ugly and disformed. A soft sound starts to come through the water itself.
Headphones, everybody, headphones. Adjust your shells.
All right, I need you all to roll for some from combat. Oh, how come I can't make him light up? There we go. Cool. I missed two.
Oops. I'm going to cheat a little. I think that put everybody in. Hang on.
Oh, sorry, Pete. I didn't mean to roll for you. You can re-roll that one. Yeah, I didn't mean to roll for you, Pete. You can re-roll that.
Yeah, just hang on. I know there's a way to do it. Oh, well, I re-rolled for you, but I got an 18. If you right click, does it give you an option?
Yeah, you can keep that 18 if you want.
Double click. It's a double right click to pop that out.
No. Okay. Right. Let's see. We have. Remember, all of your movement, if you don't have swimming speed, is halved. Okay. Where is your movement? 40. Ooh, 40. That'll be useful. He's going to go right for you, Pete. A little bit caught off guard, breathing water for the first time. A relative to you size small shark is going to try and take a bite out of your right foot. $23, does that hit? I believe so. Ooh, you're going to take 6 points of damage there as it tears into your ankle. Ooh, the siren. Have you all put on your headphones?
I did.
Okay. She's going to come down here, take a first swipe on Ishi. Multi-attack. Boom. Get 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Okay, those are the 2 claw attacks.
Oh, you'll have to roll.
Oh, I have to roll them in a
Yeah,
pin
sorry.
bar?
These ones I put in by hand, and we haven't really figured out the secret sauce for that yet.
So just roll a d20 and then do her, her modifier?
Yeah, pop open her character sheet.
Okay. Yeah, right, yeah.
Actually, pass me the sheets from the actual.
Module.
Yeah. Multi-attack. So she makes 2 attacks, one with a claw and one with a trident. The claw attack is a d20 plus 3 to hit. 5-foot
D20.
reach.
So she's going to go for Ishi for 20 plus 3. Nope. Not the 2 d20. 1 d20. 1. Oh,
Why do you keep doing
I
that?
don't know why. I just wanted to roll.
1. And then down here, you
Uh-huh.
can do plus 3.
This is on Ishi. 14, I don't believe is going to hit Ish. It does, actually. Let's get some damage. What's the damage on that?
It is 2d4 plus 1, or you can take the average of 6.
Oh, 2d4 plus 1. Okay, he's going to take 7.
She does make, she
Yep,
makes a claw
next.
attack and a trident.
Yep.
Okay.
And the trident's going to go to you, Pete. Nope. Yep, he can hit Pete.
Right beside him.
All right, and the trident.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, these things are no joke. 15 to hit. All right, misses. That ends her turn. You guys are lucky she doesn't hit the siren song. Pete, you are up. Okay. No, you can make your attack normal. Just your swimming speed is going to be halved. Oh, ooh, there's the nat 20. Oh. Here we go. So I got a DC 13 strength. I do not make it. All right.
Roll it.
Oh, I didn't roll. Nope, did not make it. Okay, so we have a nice hit. Right? She looks hurt. 17, let's see. It's gonna hit. There. Oh, neither does your dog. Okay. Yeah, she's looking rough. See bubbles coming out of her mouth as she screams in horror. from how dare you hurt a creature like her. All right. Next is going to be a reef shark. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. It's Jorah's turn. Jorah? Jorah hasn't moved yet. Yeah, the reef shark went first. I don't know why it reset it. Jorah, here we go. All right. Jorah's going to move down this direction. Finally going to get to rage. Ability. There we go. Yeah, right. He's going to great axe this. Attack. Roll. 19 is definitely going to hit. Some damage. 10 points.
Looks like you still have to add the 2.
Oh, didn't that? No, it did the +5. Oh, but it didn't add the +2
I don't think.
for rage damage.
Yeah.
I think you're right. So a total of. Let me double check real quick. Where I set him at? I set him at level 5. +2.
Click on that to see if it'll open up the equation.
1d12 +5.
Yeah. Okay. So it didn't open. It didn't add the 2.
Yeah, so that's 12 all day. The creature he attacks into looks like an albino scorpion mixed with a lobster. Huge, no stinger at the back, just virile and just pure white. Just it looks in complete unconcert with the green algae light that is actually emanating this entire area. All right, the second siren. She's gonna make her way down. 10, 15, 20. I think her speed. Let me double check. I think she's 40. Swim speed is 40. Yep. Okay. Boom. Morgana. Taking a swipe out of you. All right. Again, she's going to do her double attack. Multi. First with the trident. Does an 8 hit?
Nope.
Yep. Didn't think it would. Claw attack's going to be next. Oh, yeah, yep. No problem. D20 plus 3, I think.
Yep.
2, 3. 12? $12 hit there?
Nope.
All right. That does end her turn. Right. All right. The shark's going to come down and take a.
12 is my AC, but I casted shield, so it would miss.
Okay, that works. Hunter shark does. Yeah, Hunter shark actually gets a lot of damage, so that was maybe a good idea. I mean, sure, she takes a lot of damage. She deals a lot of damage, so it's a good idea there. All right, we're gonna go to Billy Hill next from this shark. Bite attack. Let's see if they have any abilities. Water breathing, blood frenzy. I haven't looked at this yet. Ooh, very neat. I'm just gonna throw that into the chat real quick. Very cool. And let's see, has Billy Hill been hurt yet? Billy Hill has not been hurt yet, so that blood frenzy does not actually take effect. So he does not have advantage. Yeah, right. Bite attack. Normal. 9's not going to hit Billy Hill. He's really afraid, though, because as he ducks, the shark for a moment grabs his hat off the top of his head. He's able to reach up and pull it out, but there are some new scar marks on it. All right, Ishi. Where are you, Ish? There we are. He's going to go take a shot. We're actually not going to move, so he doesn't take the disadvantage. So this killer shark. Arcane firearm. Let's see. Does he want to do this now? Yes, he will. Eldritch Cannon. Protector or Ballista? He's going to go for Ballista. Use ability. Boom. He's going to go after the shark. 24 is going to hit. Get some damage. 5 points. And guys, I think we're going to hold it right there because I'm sure that Andrew doesn't want to miss this particular part of the fight. Unless we want to go through an entire round of combat and stop it there, or up to everybody. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll just get back to the top of the turn order, and then we'll stop it there for the day. Okay. So as Ishi, you haven't really seen him do anything but fire a crossbow. All of a sudden, he reaches into his shirt, into his pretty much battle armor, bring out a couple pieces of mechanization, puts them together really quick, and expands his hand. All of a sudden, a small cannon appears on his shoulder and jumps off and starts swimming in the air by itself. Takes a pot shot at the shark, taking 5 points of damage. Morgana, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna let them have opportunity on me.
Oh, you're going to move out of the room, move out of the way. Okay. Which direction are you going? Because they'll both get opportunity attacks on you if you split the difference. Actually, no matter where you move, they're both going to get opportunity attacks. All right. Make your move and I'll make the run. Okay. Opportunity attack 1. $19.
That's a hit.
All right. Here's the damage for the first opportunity attack. For 9 points of piercing damage. And here's for the second trident attack. Oh, that's rough. All right. For just another 9, though. I rolled really low. All right. 2 tridents do ruin your beautiful dress as she's swimming by you, Pete. I'm sure it pisses you off. Your lovely lady has been skewered a little bit as she was swimming away. Yep. And it's still your turn, Morgana. That was just your movement.
Yeah, that was my movement. I'm gonna turn around and point the ring at the 2 sirens.
Okay. Which ability of the ring are you using?
The shooting of the stars.
Oh, I love that ring. Has so many uses.
Yeah, shooting stars.
Okay.
And I'm sending out 3 charges.
Okay. 2 to 1 and 1 in the other.
Oh, it's a 15-foot cube, so it'll have both of them.
Yeah. Most definitely. You have that hotkey, or do we need to roll for it? Dex save 15, absolutely, for both of them. All right. Boom. Here's the first one. 13's not going to make it happen. Here's for the second one. That one's going to pass. So I'm sorry. Is it a save or fail, or is it a half damage on the one that passed? I don't remember exactly what that ring does. Oh my god! Holy god!
So one takes 42 and the other one takes 21.
All right, you just annihilate 21. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, you just annihilated both of them, killing both of these creatures. Wow. Okay. Woof. That was nuts. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, you don't touch Morgana.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Apparently.
yeah.
Holy moly.
That was some
And-
serious damage you took, though, because you can't be doing well either.
Oh no, I got 35 hit points left.
Oh,
Not what she said to
yeah,
me.
right? One, and
then-
both of them.
For my bonus action, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points and twin spell my haste.
Okay, who are you hasting?
Oh, of course, it's Pete and Jerem.
Right, Pete, you get haste. You like your boys nice and buff. All right, and then he also has the haste. As soon as I figure out how to, oh, you know what? I know how to do that. And we're gonna throw a item. You can use the one as your haste anyway. Oh, really? That's weird. Well, you have. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of your other one because you should only have haste on right now.
This. Oh. It's right there.
Cool. So you are hasted. What a hell of a move, man. Oof. Okay. Gonna take a shot here at Joram. Attack. He attacks with his claws. First attack. 16, I believe is. I don't know if he's going to hit him. Yep, it's just going to match. So it's going to be halved and then halved again
Oh, right.
because he's raging.
Raging.
All right.
Cool.
So that's going to be 5 down to 2. Definitely he's not hurting after taking only 2 parts of damage. All right.
And you added the +2 to his AC, right, for haste?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Then
No, I
it doesn't
didn't
hit.
actually, yeah.
Then it
Oh,
doesn't
that's
also-
right. From the haste.
Yeah.
It does not hit him. Second attack. Wrong one. And that's not going to hit him either with the additional AC. So both of those attacks will go screeching by. Killer whale. Does your swim speed?
60.
Yeah. It's a water monk.
Killer whale, she says.
Yeah. All right. Moving all the way up. Come over to here.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. And
Oh, yeah, sure.
going to try to take out Brenda. Old Beth, keen hearing, location. Yeah, you don't need any of those things.
Right.
Cool. Just want to make sure that I wasn't misusing her. Oh, I don't think a 9 is going to hit.
It does not.
Here.
It's Mrs. Brenda's beaver.
Go. Fortunately, it does miss. Hilda, you're up.
Oh. So seeing this happen, Hilda is going to wild shape.
Okay. What can you get to
Into-
as CR2? That just happened, huh?
Sure
Do you
did.
want-
I put it in here somewhere. Polymorph. Oh, I didn't add the water stuff. Shoot.
You want to find it in monster?
I'm gonna have to. Sorry, guys. You know what? I'm just not. I will not wild shape, and I'll have that ready for. When we, right? Yeah. The unfortunate part here is I only have Great Club. What's in my spell book? Anything good?
You can summon. That's on the OnlyFans account. So
Hey. Hey. I'm gonna cast that at second level.
trying to do
Ice knife.
Ice knife.
Boom. Whew, I got worried there for a second. Why would it be with disadvantage?
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
Okay. Fine. 21 still hits.
Still a disadvantage. Yeah. All right, so I got to make the saving throw for it first.
Yeah.
What is that? Right. I believe it's a dexterity save, right?
I'll just hit the saving throw button and it'll roll it.
Save DC 15.
Scroll up and it'll tell you.
I don't doesn't say it on there.
It doesn't say. Weird. Yeah.
Doesn't say. Yeah.
Right?
It's not on it. 5 feet spear, 60 piece of ice, action first level, instantaneous.
Look, spell save DC 14.
Okay. Yes, it does match. It does beat it because it had a 15. Yes, it
Yep.
did. So
It still is going to take the damage from the ice part.
yes. 16 points. Ice knife, man.
Hang on, though. I just want to be sure that that's correct. Must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6. So it's only the 2d6 part that you're worried about. So it's only 5.
Okay.
Or sorry, 10. Good lord.
Yeah, killer warriors are no joke.
I just saw how much HP they have. Good lord.
All right. That end your
Should
turn?
have swapped them out with the Siren's HP.
Actually, no, it doesn't end your turn because Brenda Beaver still gets to go on your turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they're just, meat sponges. Oh, but when they bite, they bite. 18 is going to hit.
So what is it? 1d8 plus 3.
For an
6.
additional 6.
Took a bite right out of his tail.
Right. And, okay, Crawfisher. What are you? Oh, he's got to make some serious movement. I don't know if he can even get up to you. Maybe a wasted turn.
A wasted turn, he says.
Yeah, speed 20 feet. He can only crawl to you, so he's not going to get very far. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. No, he has no ability to move any fast. Oh, yeah, he's going to do a double dash, so an additional 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll end his turn. Same kind of problem here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Giant octopus. Okay. Speed 60. Pretty much get everybody. Let's measure that out first.
Would he have been in the range of the damage?
For yours? Can you drop the template down again? Any way that you can? Oh, I can get it to your turn. So we know we're going to go back because I'm not 100% sure. I mean, that, you know what? Unfortunately, you know what? I'll almost always give you the benefit of the doubt, but you're so far beyond your turn because we've had 1, 2.
Well, it was it's a 15-foot cube.
Okay. Cube?
You hit the cube here?
Yeah. Foot cube. No, I don't think he would have been. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
No.
No, he wouldn't have. Not to get everybody. Unfortunately. Although, good idea.
Oh no, just wondering. Just
Yep.
seeing what it was.
Yep.
Let's check. Let's hit delete.
Okay. 60 feet.
You were going to measure it.
Yeah. Okay. Move right up around here. I believe he has reach. Cloud tentacles. He does not have reach, even though he's a large creature.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Yeah, he's good. He can reach. Okay, he's going to go to tentacles on you, Morgana. Not Morgana, Pete. Eight. Okay. Fix you can do. Right. Okay, so nope, he doesn't need to do that right this moment, and he can't do it as a bonus action. So I believe it's going to end his turn. Yep, sure will. Jim Bob. Fortunately, his attacks are on range, so they're going to be on disadvantage. See right where he is. No, yeah, and shoot the killer whale. $13. Not bad disadvantage rolls, guys. 13's going to hit. 10 points of damage. You're just kind of slowly but surely getting rid of this damage sink right here. Brenda Beaver shouldn't be in the turn order.
You can just right click and remove her.
Yeah.
If you want.
Okay. This guy all 40 feet. Sure. Stick him right there. Okay, guys. I think that brings us back to the top of the turn order. It does, and we're going to call it there for the day. Thank you so much for joining us at the Pop Culture Cosmos. There are some wonderful podcasts that are right here. You can check out Melinda every Friday. Remember, we're looking for some fun new people to join us at was it Warlocks and Whiskeys, or you can find her every day. Very highly curated podcast for Wizards and Wine. You can also check out Roger at every Monday, the OG himself at Demolition Force. And one of these days, we're going to get David to come up with one. So see you next time here at the Pop Culture Cosmos. Thank you so much for joining us. What was that?